Hey you guys, what's going on? It is your girl, Queen Motivation, coming through hitting you guys with a motivational pep talk. I have not been on for quite some time now, and I really felt in my spirit that it was definitely time for me to deliver such a wonderful message. With that being said, I would love to just jump straight into it, but before I do that, I need you guys to do me a favor. Like, share, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so. Share the love, spread the love. Just be the best version of yourself no matter what happens in this season in your life. I basically want to touch the topic that's definitely not only going to open the eyes for myself, but open the eyes of a lot of you individuals. We have been battling and yet trying to conquer so many different obstacles in our lives. And a lot of us are confused because we cannot figure out what is going on, what is happening, and who are these people. Well, let me just give you a little heads up about what's happening. What's happening in your life is you're being transitioned, you're being upgraded, you're being delivered, you're being promoted. And the only way to receive these great things is a lot of people have to be let go. We do not want to let certain people go in our lives for whatever reason we are attached to them. Whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, sexually, or maybe we even think that we have a deep spiritual connection with these people. And we're often misguided because we have not received the spirit of discernment. So we get a lot of people spiritually confused with who's supposed to be in our life spiritually. That's okay, because a lot of the times the people that we are supposed to let go, we don't let go. So what ends up happening is a situation is created and these people are either removed because they have to be removed, or these people have decided to walk away, or you find the strength to walk away from these people. Either way it goes, these people can no longer stay in your lives. A lot of us are connected to our significant other. We are definitely entangled with our significant other for whatever the reason may be. He may have or she may have a sexual connection that we don't want to let go, because we know that sometimes the sexual connection can be so powerful that we automatically want to stay connected to that individual sexually. Well, in order to disconnect from an individual, we have to be willing to cut all ties, regardless of what the ties are. We also like to be connected to people financially, because we're afraid that if we let them go, we're going to have to figure out our finances and all these great things on our own. A lot of the times we are emotionally attached to someone. We have so many different reasons why we are attached to certain people. But in this season, we are being prepared to let these individuals go. This does not always mean just individuals as far as our boyfriends or girlfriends or husband and wives. It also means close family and close friends. Also, it has a lot to do with job-wise. A lot of us are attached to our jobs, and we have been in a position where we were to walk away from this job because there was something else that was supposed to take place in our lives, and because we were financially connected to this job, we decided that it was not in our best interest to let this job go. Now we're at this job and we're stressed out, we're complaining, we're unhappy, the finances are not being covered. We are working 9 to 5s, 10 to 7s, or whatever your schedule is. We're still not meeting the criteria as far as being able to afford the things that we need in our lives. We've been chosen to walk away from that job and be placed in something more secure through God Himself. But we decided for our own selfish reasons we wanted to stay connected to that job. So a lot of the times when we are removed from that job, we lose focus, we lose hope, we get discouraged, we cry, we shout, we throw tantrums, we do all those things. But a lot of the times we think that we are being fired from the job, but the job is actually being fired from us. What that means is the only way that we'll be able to walk away from the job is if it is removed from our lives. We get so wrapped up and so lost and so confused, we forget faith. We forget to apply faith. We forget to trust the ability of whatever's happening in our life has to happen. You have to be prepared to let things go, situations go, people go in order to elevate. Sometimes we're stuck where we are because we're being held back from certain people, certain situations, jobs, relationships, whatever may have you. We're being stopped in our growth because we're still connected to these things we're supposed to let go. A lot of the times, I hold on to people, I hold on to situations, and I try to make the best out of a situation that's definitely not going good. Because anytime you can find complaints and groans and all those things that be more than positivity, and every time you find yourself complaining or you find yourself upset, you find yourself angry, like whatever the case may be, this is not benefiting you emotionally or mentally. And a lot of the times it's not benefiting you physically, nor is it benefiting you financially or any of those things. Excuse me. And we want to hold on to those things and we want to hold on to those people. Sometimes things are forced out of our lives. People are forced out of our lives. We have these boyfriends, we have these girlfriends, and we're like, oh no, but I love her so much, or I love him so much. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. She's the best thing that ever happened to me. But they're not contributing to your life. And when I say contributing, I do not mean financially, because a lot of the times people go straight into thinking financially. But no, people have more areas in your life to contribute to. That's emotionally, that's physically, that's spiritually, that's mentally. There's more things that they can apply in your life that make sense, that elevates you. If a person is connected to you in your life, but they're not adding any value to your life, or they're causing you to lose focus, or they're causing you to be stuck, then there is a reason that these people are in your life. Every person that comes in your life has an assignment. They have a purpose, they have a job to do, and they're going to come do their job, whether you're ready, whether you're not. They're going to come in and they're going to do exactly what it is they're supposed to do. That's why you have to pay attention to the people that's in your life. You also have to pay attention to the tasks that these people are contributing to your life. You also have to pay attention to what these people apply in your life. Pay attention to their actions, because actions speak way more than words. Words always sound good. People tell you all day, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and they do nothing. I've had people lie to me on so many different occasions on what they're going to do for me, or how they're going to apply their greatness into my life, how they're going to be the best thing for me, how they're just going to uplift me and encourage me and do all these great, wonderful things. Here's the thing. Had I not been able to apply all these things to my own life, I would have failed for every person. Not saying that I have not failed for a lot of things, but I would have failed for every person that came into my life, because I would have been weak, I would have been desperate, and I would have been wanting it so bad because I don't have it myself. You have to be able to apply these things into your life that you're asking other people to apply in your life. But also remember that some people are not meant to stay. We are trying to make temporarily people permanent. We're trying to make temporary situations permanent. And we wonder why we cannot make it work. We can't make it come together. We can't make it stick. It's not supposed to stick. It's supposed to come, or they're supposed to come, do their job, plant that seed, get your lesson out of it, and be ready to receive your blessing. Stop holding on to these people or these situations that clearly you see does not belong in your life. I have witnessed a lot of people just walk away from situations. They walked away from relationships. They walked away from jobs. They gave up a lot of things because they did it in faith. And in faith, understanding that they knew that something else was going to happen, something great was going to happen, or somebody that was going to come into their life that was going to actually bless them way more than what the person that was in their life is doing. They walked away from all that, and now they're doing great. They're receiving the blessings that were stuck. Sometimes blessings are stuck because we're stuck to the people that's causing our blessings to not happen. We are trying to make something out of people and some things that don't belong. We have to get to a point in our lives where we do understand That if a person has to go, they have to go. If a situation has to end, it has to end. We have to stop holding on to these people. We have to stop holding on to these situations. We have to be ready to let these things go. Are you prepared to let these things go? Are you prepared to let these people go? If you're not ready and you're not prepared, then you're not ready to graduate into your next blessing. You're not ready to upgrade into your life. You're not ready to move on. You're not ready to receive the blessings that have your name on it. Because each and every one of us have a blessing. We're assigned to some kind of greatness in our lives. Everybody is in competition with everybody because everybody wants what everybody else has. We cannot have what everybody else has because what's meant for them is meant for them, and what's meant for us is meant for us. We want to be all in love. We want to have this bond relationship. We want to have what we see our friends have, but what are we doing to even try to receive that energy? A lot of these people are in relationships just because the title. What is that person doing for you mentally? How is that person benefiting from you, and how are you benefiting from that person? What are you and that person exchanging? What kind of energy are y'all matching? Like, what do y'all have to offer each other? What do y'all bring to the table? And stop. If you're thinking financially, we're not thinking about finances, because we all know that finances are one of the biggest relationship killers, because a lot of people are in competition financially, and that's something that we have to work on. We have to understand that if our significant other don't have it, we should be able to apply that in our significant other lives. That's why I said a lot of us are jumping into relationships and we're not even ready. We're not ready physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, none of that. We're not ready for any of that, but we're ready to jump in and bring somebody into our craziness, bring somebody into our incomplete lives, or bring somebody into the chaos that we're dealing with. We just want to have somebody in our lives so bad. We want to be attached to somebody so bad. And we're not even looking at the circumstances, and we're not even looking at how we're bringing this person down or this person is bringing us down. Yes, we all want to be loved, but we cannot apply what we don't have within ourselves. If you don't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? If you're still healing from things that happened to you in your past, that means you're not ready to move forward to the next thing. If you're still struggling with all these things that happened before you connected into a relationship, and you ready to bring that baggage into that relationship, you're not ready for that relationship. A lot of us are so ready to rush things. Stop rushing. Let things happen. Let things take their time. But in the process of things taking their time, we have to move at a pace to when things start to align themselves, we are already in a position to where things are going to take place. Be prepared to let things go. Let people go. Let situations go. Stop holding on to people. I don't care how good he looks without a shirt. I don't care how she looks in that maxi dress. I don't care how her hair flows. I don't care how his dreads just have this perfect look. I don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of the physical looks or the physical appearance, because if your physical appearance do not match your insides, you're not ready to move on. There's a lot of beautiful people out here with ugly souls. There are a lot of people out here that have so much to offer, but they're damaged, so they still need work. Apply work within yourself. Be prepared to let things go. If you get in a relationship and you see that you're not applying these things into that person's life, and you see that you're bringing more drama, you're bringing more pain, and you're just doing so many things in this person's life, and it's causing them to be more broken or more deceived, and it's causing them to lack completeness or lack any kind of wholeness, leave that person alone. Walk away. You, my friend, are not ready to entangle in anything. It is okay to walk away. Be prepared to walk away. Be prepared to let go. Be prepared to do something for yourself before you try to do something for somebody else. A lot of us are mad because people are not treating us how we treat them. Okay, that's because we're on different levels. Well, I went over here and I did this and I did that and I did that. We're doing stuff because we expecting things to happen the way we do it. Stop expecting things to happen the way you do it. Align yourself with people who's already on board with you. Align yourself with people who's already ready to go when you're ready to go. Align yourself with people who's going to encourage you, build you, Apply greatness into your life. Add value to your life. And that does not just mean relationships. We have to be wise of the kind of friends that we hang around. We have to be wise. Even when you're at work, it's okay to not be the popular one at work and hang out with everybody and laughing and joking. I done sat at tables by myself plenty of times at work. I did, because sometimes I don't match with the energy, and that's okay. We may not match with the energy. Stop trying to be a part of something so bad if you don't even have yourself together mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. We want to do so much, but we're not ready. Be prepared to let go. Okay? Be prepared to get yourself together. Be prepared to sit this out if you have to. Sit it out. Don't bring that into nobody's life. If you're not ready, sit it out. Okay? When in doubt, sit it out. Okay? Don't bring that mess into people's lives. If they're not ready for that, you have no business bringing it to them. A lot of you guys want to be in a relationship so bad and y'all not even over your old ex. Y'all still treating your new girl how you treat your old relationships. Ladies too. Y'all want to be in a relationship so bad. You want this man to mimic the man that you have back then, your past boyfriend. You and that significant other are exes for a reason. Stop trying to make that man pay for the other man's mistakes. Stop trying to make that man be that other man. That man needs to be a different man for you. A lot of you men, y'all need to grow up and stop entering these women's lives if you're not ready to love them properly. If you're not ready to bring to them what a real man is, move out the way and give them the opportunity to find a man that's ready to apply these things when they're ready. Ladies, get yourselves together. Do not expect the man to come into your life and add on to all your finances and your bills, all the things that you had before him. Get that in order. Get that in line. Clean your credit up. Do whatever you got to do and get yourself together so when you do enter into a relationship with someone, you're already together. Same thing for a man. Stop coming broken into a relationship. You're broken and he's broken. He's broken and you're broken, and you're trying to make something out of brokenness. The only thing that's going to come out of two broken people is more brokenness, more problems. Fix yourself, build yourself, heal yourself, prepare yourself for the greatest, and let's go. That's all I have today. That's all I'm giving you guys, and I hope you love it. I hope you appreciate it. But at the end of the day, the message was be prepared to let go. That's it. That's all. That's final. Signing off. It's your girl, Queen Motivation. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I love you guys and thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being there for me. I appreciate you guys and I wish you nothing but the best in your success, whatever it is. God bless you.